I've been debating the last few days on whether or not I should make this video, but ultimately I decided that it's in the best interest of the Ravencoin community to get this information out there. For months, I've been trying to get open source mining pools for Ravencoin, but no pool operator is willing to open source their code to me. To my knowledge, the only pool code out there currently is from Raven Miners ANN, which is full of bugs and other issues causing high block difficulty. I'll leave a link in the description box below to their GitHub page if you're interested in checking that out. Allegedly, this code was taken unwillingly from the GitHub of a closed source pool who accidentally published some of their old broken code into a public repository. Now, I don't know if any of that's true, and honestly, if it is, I see both sides of the situation. One person's trying to do what's best for the blockchain, the other is trying to protect their intellectual property. I get it. But what that means for us in the community is that if we really want to get these things open source, we need to raise money and offer it to a pool operator in exchange for their code. This is the only way that I can see that we're going to make this happen. Unless Tron Black and the development team have some pool code they've been sitting on, but I highly doubt that's the case. Ravencoin had a fair launch, meaning the development team didn't take any capital for themselves to reinvest into their own project. Now, the fact that they didn't take any coins for themselves at launch is good in some ways, but it also means that they have less tools to drive forward community innovation and pay for upgrades like this. I would estimate that we probably need at least $10,000 USD in order to incentivize a pool operator to publish the code that they've developed, because at this point, I'm not very hopeful that anybody's just going to give it away. We need this sort of financial incentive to encourage good behavior on chain. And I understand this. If I spend hundreds or even thousands of hours working on a project, I wouldn't just give away my hard work either. So don't interpret this video as me ragging on the current pool operators for not giving away their work. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm saying good job developing that pool. Now let's find a way to offer you some money so it can benefit the entire blockchain. I am confident that I can run a mining pool server personally. I do server administration professionally, but I can't write this code from scratch. But I know that if you give me a GitHub repository and a little bit of time, I will set up a pool and make a very detailed guide to help others do the same. I know dozens of content creators and community members who would also very much like to run their own mining pool. If you open source these things, there would be a thriving sub-community within weeks. I am confident of that. People would be developing projects and maybe even launching their own tokens. This kind of development could really benefit the blockchain as a whole. Open source mining pools would also instantly decentralize the network permanently. No more threat of a 51% attack, no more 2 miners and Flypool monopolizing the net hash. We'd probably get on more exchanges this way, and I believe projects and investment would start to flow in. But if we don't do this, if we can't come together at least this one time to open source mining pool code, I'm not sure if we'll ever get there. I'm not sure if the network will ever get the growth that we all want for it. Because GPU mining is great, but we need more than just that to grow this network. We need decentralization, we need community innovation. In my opinion, we need a Ravencoin Foundation or some sort of governance structure to encourage this. And it's really up to the community to create these things. I'm sure the developers will support our efforts as best they can, but again, they have no cold coins. Ravencoin had no pre-mine, so it really falls on us to find a way to raise this capital organically and democratize how it's used. If we can't do this, I'm not sure how ready we're going to be to take the throne when Ethereum goes proof of stake. That's really the fact of the matter. So that's all I wanted to say in today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this issue in the comment section below. The point of this content was to get the conversation started and to hear what the community has to say. I could be wrong about these things, but I really don't think that I am. 2 miners accumulating 46% of the net hash on a semi-regular basis is not acceptable, and in order to fix that for good, we need a thriving community of single pool operators. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.